Hi, and welcome to the 4th episode in our Feeding Frenzy 2 series. This episode we will continue just like before with the next Harry the Humphead Wrasse. I think that's how it's pronounced. And the balloons are back. Not really that important. It is actually the first time I've recorded Feeding Frenzy 2 since my headset since I broke my headset. Thankfully I can still record, but I just can't hear anything. Which, Feeding Frenzy 2, it has good music, but it won't make or break the game. The game is still the game, with or without. 1 second. Something in my eye. Now that will make or break the game if you can see or not. Yeah, that's pretty much how you should handle this level. I mean, like, not that it's hard or anything, but handle all levels. You just keep trying to avoid the guys while catching the occasional tiny fish. Whoa, gosh, that was dangerous. That was dangerous. And this is the first episode. This is the first episode I've recorded since I've actually started uploading YouTube videos. So I love whoever is out there who actually watches my videos. I thank you for watching my videos. I hope to please you with my videos. Mostly make Minecraft. Whoa. I mostly make Minecraft videos. Oh, by the way, did you see that? The reason why I didn't get hurt, or didn't get eaten, for that matter, was because I had that tiny fish attached to me, so they ate the fish instead of eating me. Okay, so, I mostly make Minecraft videos, because, well, Minecraft is awesome. It has endless possibilities. But, however, there's a time when you want to watch me do something else, like Feeding Frenzy 2. Okay, here comes the diver. Oh, whoa, almost missed that one. There we go. Perfect. Thank you very much, Bubbles. And as always, I will read the fun fact. The deep-sea angler is also known as the common black devil because of its fearsome appearance. Certainly scares me when I go on the Finding Nemo ride at Epcot. I live half an hour to 40 minutes away from Disney, so I can come there pretty often. Not that I don't know if it's because I live close to there, or just because well, I'll talk about that when I'm in the level. Okay. Yeah. Introduction of pelicans. If you stay close to the, well, don't stay close to the, surface, because pelicans will try to eat you. So, what I was saying is, I don't know if it's because I live close to Disney or what, but I think that Disney isn't that great, really. I mean, like, for the kid who doesn't go out, like, who only gets to take, like, a vacation once every 2 years or something, I would see how Disney would be awesome. And I missed that power-up. Did you see that pelican, though? That's the pelican. So. Oh, whoa. That was close. So, what I was saying is, pretty much the... Oh, come on. Oh, gosh, if you are wondering why I just stopped there, I never thought that I have this kind of mouse brokenness. I don't know if it's a virus or whatever, but usually I can live with it. on that sometimes my mouse just freezes. I never thought about how it would affect me playing Feeding Frenzy 2, but don't worry. Next time it happens, I'll be ready. I'll press escape the second I see it. Usually clicking repeatedly for some time fixes it. So what I was saying is that pretty much I'd say the coolest thing about Disney right now, or for that matter anytime soon, would be the new Fantasyland, which I haven't been there in like months. However, they do have awesome stuff. But once you have gone there a few times, it's not really that big. Disney did have to just completely demolish the entire Toontown to build it, but they really did a good job on it. In fact, I go on vacations quite a bit, and I actually was able to go to Disneyland, which is in Anaheim, California. That's people who go to Disney World regularly go to Disneyland on vacations. So I actually rode the Little Mermaid ride in Disneyland before I rode it in Disney World. And it's pretty cool. Their technology that they now have is demonstrated in the new Fantasyland. And the waiting queue for... Okay, fun fact. Barracudas often hunt in packs and can be found in schools of several thousand. So what I was saying is that, okay. I was giving anyone who wanted to read the directions a few seconds, I should say. And the reappearance of jellyfish. And good. Awesome! The schools have gotten faster. That was me getting eaten. I want to get that. I want to get that. I want to get that power up. That is like one of the most useful power-ups ever. That is in my list of like top 5 most useful power-ups. Because I think I only have like 5 on the list. Because there aren't that many useful power-ups. Whoa! Oh, cool, I got it. Okay, so what I was saying is that, their technology that they have is shown in the new Fantasyland. They have like animatronics, that kind of thing. It's more cool than scary, and believe me, I know stuff that's cool to some people and totally scary to others. Oh! Oh! Whoa! I think that's a record. But I have to eat some fish. If I'm not eating, I'm never gonna grow. School bonus, cool, that's a start. I'm almost there. 1 up. I'll take that. Okay. There we go, that fish. That extra fish really helped me. Now, unless I completely die, and I mean die completely, I will keep this growth. And I believe in either 1 or 2 you get to play as that swordfish. It's cool that you get to be some fish in the first game, some fish in the second, and I believe almost all the fish are exactly the same in both games. You just get to be some fish in different games. Also, the first fish that you would become in Feeding Frenzy 1 and the first fish that you become in Feeding Frenzy 2, you will never see it. You will never see it appear as like prey or predator in any of the games. They're also different. Whoa. leopard shark. Do not want to mess with him. Ugh. So I thought it had been a long time before I recorded this. And by a long time, I mean like a few days. Fun fact. Pacific herring gulp air from the surface stored in their swim bladders and expel it as bubbles that other herring can hear. Fish use the sound to communicate with one another after dark. Well, that's one way to do it. So, I take advantage of, like, the summer vacation. Oh, bonus stage. I take advantage of, like, the summer vacation thing. Because I know a lot of people who record videos. Sorry about that. Just heard something. Okay, so what I was saying is that, some people record YouTube videos, like, have jobs to do, and they can only record, like, once a week or something. But with me, I'm pretty much almost at the house all the time. Yeah, I occasionally come to my friend's house sometimes, but I'm almost always available to be recording, so I use that time. And also, it is YouTube. YouTube takes, like, for my 40-minute videos that I make, it takes hours for them to upload. In fact, give me 1 second. As we speak, I am uploading something. So, I wanted to check the progress on that. And I believe 3 or 4 extra fish is the maximum amount of fish helpers you can get. Oh, this is a bonus level. I should have thought of that. Okay. Yep, 3 is the max. And I need that fish. I don't like these because... Oh yeah, I forgot. These are included in the bonus levels. Okay. Gotta get that. Okay. Got that. Go under you. Got that, got that, got that. Got that. And the bonus level, that is the kind of thing where it goes a little slow. You eat like one at a time. And I jumped right over that pelican. Aw, timed up. Did pretty good. Yeah, 94%. I'm not very good at bonus levels. Pesky words. Is this the first level that they introduced pufferfish? I guess it is. Okay, so the thing about pufferfish, they're kind of like squids, but they do a different thing. So, how they're like squid is that, first of all, they're sometimes the second tier, they're part of the first tier of prey. Okay, I didn't know what that is. Oh, cool. Here we go, have all those guys get fooled. Fooled! Okay, so the thing about pufferfish is that when they're deflated, they're ready to be eaten at any time. However, when they are inflated, they, like you just saw, they, you bounce off and you apparently lose a few points. For me, I don't really care about points. If you're in a game where there's like currency, tuna, and I believe this is the first level where they introduced the tuna. And it's all of those power-ups that freeze everything and confuse the fish. Those are also good power-ups because you know that I don't think that the pufferfish will always be deflated, but I believe that yeah, 100%, the pufferfish are always going to be in the current state that they were in when you hit the power-up. So if they're deflated, there are way too many enemies here. That's no fair. So, pufferfish are always, oh good. That's a handy power-up. Especially in times like this. See, 5. That's like nothing. I don't really care. The bouncing off is the one that kills me. And also the fact that the predators somewhat follow you. They like not so much follow you, but and that's also how they can get away with doing that. They give you a ton of these power-ups and the Looney Lures power-ups. Oh yeah, I forgot I can eat you now. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Ta! I'll lure those 2 leopard sharks away. Yeah, you saw it. Like the last time I died, that time the pufferfish, I bounced into the pufferfish, bounced back, and got eaten by tuna. Okay, fun fact. Leopard sharks form schools and often spend time in these groups alongside smallhound and dogfish sharks. Very interesting. That's kind of like the thing, like, you go into a game, you read that fun fact, and 10 years later you go on the game show, and then that's $1 million question, you gotta remember it. That's the kind of thing that they show in, like, comedy shows and that kind of thing. Oh, I wanted the school bonus. And I got eaten. That was surprising. Yeah, I guess this is when it gets a little bit hard. I don't remember. I thought that the midnight zone was the only hard part about the game, but apparently, yeah, there is a lot of levels where they have way too many predators. So you pretty much gotta avoid the predators, like I did. Pretty much just avoid the predators and grab the occasional snack that you can. You don't want to take too many risks in trying to get grow a ton more when you're just going to get eaten by something. Like that, and it just bounced me into a predator again. I might actually die on this level. The Looney Lures, that's what I said. Look, like that's such a cool power-up, and that's why they put it in. Because they put in too many predators so that you can barely move without getting eaten. And like some predators even, oh, whoa, that power-up, yes! That, I did not even know that was in that level. Now I'm feeling a little bit better. Not really, but, whoa! Okay, let's eat that. Come on. Come on. Almost there. Oh, I am so nervous right now. There. That's gotta be. Yep. I'm bigger now. Pretty sure I can win the level now. Because there were way too many of the second tier fish before. And there are only a few levels, I believe, where they give you a ton of tuna. Oh, well, gimme. And I got eaten. I just thought, I believe I remember a level being called The Trouble with Tuna, so, yeah, that was close. And, oh, I just ran into that guy. I probably thought he was a second tier fish. Okay, move along, Tuna, move along. And also, might have been in Feeding Frenzy 1. That level. Also, those guys, the second tier fish in this level, you can really see their mouths. They look like so content, like, I'm going to eat you now. That kind of thing. But they are very much mistaken. Okay, I am going to win this level now. Whoa. Yeah, it doesn't affect. Looney lures don't affect the Barracuda because they kind of mind their own business. They follow like a... Unless you personally... Oh my gosh, I almost... Oh my gosh, that was so much of a waste. Okay, so what I was saying is unless you bite their tail, they go in a complete straight line. So like if they're up there, they don't bother you. So that's why the Looney lures don't work on them. But like I told you, in a previous episode, I gave you a complete tutorial on how to eat Barracuda. I'm not going to show a tutorial on like how to eat 8 like I did before. Like, I actually managed it, not on camera. Okay, fun fact. Starfish don't use muscles to move their hundreds of tiny suckers. Instead, they have a complex hydraulic system with an intake valve for water near their middle. Oh, that was so interesting. Bouncy bonus! Oh gosh, a bonus stage with pufferfish. My favorite! Oh gosh. Sorry about that, I was just moving the microphone. Okay, let's try this. With just pufferfish, I may be able to do it because I'm pretty good at knowing the exact... Oh yeah, okay, so now I know. It is 100% when you get that power up, they are deflated. But they don't, like, the good thing about pufferfish is they deflate for just as long as they inflate, so they're fair fish. Fair fish. Alliteration. Here's your English lesson. Alliteration. A phrase formed by two or more stressing of the same letter or syllable. I believe I remember that from my language arts 3 in Port Virtual School. Okay, oh gosh, okay. Yes! I did it! With 2 seconds to spare. Okay, so they don't give you fun fact in the bonus levels. Okay, so, this is the last level with Harry, Pedras. Oh, and okay, the ink. The ink stuff is being introduced again. I believe that this might be easier because the ink blinds them, and it's better than just bouncing, having them bounce back. And certainly that I believe is the most helpful power-up in the game. I believe. Anyone who wants to disagree with me, please put it in the comments. I would love to hear your opinion on why another power-up is better. Okay. Whoa, oh, okay, yeah. I thought I was big enough to eat those guys. Okay. Okay, come on. Ink isn't that hard, you just gotta muscle it. Helps you from it. Okay. Well, there is one downside to that power up because it stops them and it gives them time to relieve of the ink. But I believe ink is it suits the it suits it level of ailment-ish. Okay. See, he just minds a bit. His follows an almost straight line. There we go, that should do it. And the diver. I always go from left to right. I'm pretty sure she can go from right to left, but... Well, actually, I do sometimes go from right to left. Okay, yep. Now we see the mysterious creature. Okay. Doop, 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 doop. Okay, marine masticator. Fun fact, the African pompano, like the second, that's the pompano, is highly prized by sport fishermen, who consider it an excellent fighter. When hooked, the African pompano engages in a distinctive corkscrew flashing pattern. Check that on YouTube. I haven't, but I just might. Fact, I'll print the screen. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. For anyone who does not know how to print screen, this isn't like to do with Feeding Frenzy or anything. Just press function on your keyboard, and then usually it's PRT space SC. On my computer, Windows 8, it's below the insert button. So you just press function and PRT space SC press them at the same time. Then what you do with that is you go into the paint application and then paste, and then it'll actually paste your entire screen. Okay, now you will become a great white shark. There's the great white shark! Goliath! The great white shark. And this, the cool thing about Feeding Frenzy 2 is you go up, and once, I believe the great white shark is the biggest. Yeah, it's the biggest. You actually, as you scare away the mysterious fish, you become smaller and smaller and smaller, and then the tiny little fish is finally the fish that gets to eat the fish that finally gets to eat the mysterious fish. See, look, the pompanos are now your main prey. Yeah, so, the thing is, so, those leopard sharks that were, like, were impossible to eat before are now your second tier, and the orca whale, aka, Shamu. Anyone knows about SeaWorld? I don't go there that much, but I'm pretty sure you don't have to go there that frequently to know Shamu. I think more people know Shamu than they know actually what Shamu is. I mean, like, the type of... They think he's like, oh, Shamu's the Shamu whale. I haven't actually seen that, but that would be funny. And I believe that the orca whale is the highest tier of fish that you can become in Feeding Frenzy 1. As is, you can't become a great white shark in Feeding Frenzy 1. And believe me, there are still bigger fish than an orca whale in Feeding Frenzy 1. And now I can eat the yummy leopard shark. I like how when you eat it, you see the lump of fish go down and like to your tail. That's gross, but it's yet awesome. Okay, almost there. Yes! Now I can eat orca whales. Woohoo! Yummy shamus, yummy shamus. Yummy shamus. Yeah, so you saw how many levels I have more to go. You don't stay a great white shark for that long. You keep the whole thing is about the mysterious fish is that you use the the shrinking mushroom power up to weaken the fish, and then so it's not unfair to the fish that you have like a tiny fish and a big you. Fun fact: barracudas have sharp teeth that can shred nearly any fish they catch. Ugh. So since it's not fair to the fish that it would be so you'd be so big and it'd be so small, you keep becoming smaller fish so that the mysterious fish will stay big. I forgive you, Bubbles. For anyone who didn't catch that, it's not important. Actually, I don't forgive you, Bubbles. You are horrible, Bubbles. Well, the Bubbles are also the ones that say perfect and stuff, so I guess I should be more thankful to the Bubbles. Yay! First time in a while that the shroom power-up has appeared. Yummy, tiny, leopard sharks. And I love that power-up. Yeah, again, make sure, if you have a difference of opinion, or if you do have the same opinion and want to tell everyone in my audience, who has a difference of opinion, tell them how great that power-up is. And maybe even have like a list, like a drop-down list, like one, I don't know what that power-up is though, 2, shrink shroom, that kind of thing. Make sure to share it. And share why too, and why they should be like a #1 versus #2, or that kind of thing. I'd really love to hear it. Really love to see it. Yeah, one of the reasons why I did the walkthrough of this is because this is the kind of game that doesn't really have walkthroughs. These are the kind of games, like, it's basically, you earn points, there's one overall goal, and after that, it's over. So there aren't any walkthroughs for this, so that's why I'm doing it. Okay. Okay. Let's try to get back to the biggest stage. Okay. You couldn't think that even an inflated pufferfish could destroy me, but it can at least bounce me around. And you see that it takes, even with eating a ton of orca whales, it takes at least 20 seconds or so to, 10 to 20 seconds or so to finish the level. Because I don't want you to become like the invincible fish once you've reached this point. Stage clear. Okay, let's keep going. Also, by the way, do you see how, well, okay. And, of course, the return of the poison minnows if the levels weren't getting any harder as it is. Oh, yay, now tuna's yummy. I just spit into that guy's mouth. And you see how much trouble we were having with the tunas before, and now you see how they're so yummy, they're so tiny. Oh! Okay, let's try to finish this level, shall we? Oh yeah, I didn't have any fish on the screen that time, so I just ate the bubble. You know it also has that thing lump animation, even if it's bubble. Okay, let's see. Poisoned. And poisoned again. Yummy orca whale. Oh, also, yeah, this is probably gonna be a long level because instead of 3 tiers, there's 4 tiers. So at the beginning, there's actually 4 fish that can eat you. I'm on the 2nd tier, so there's 3. No. Usually there's only 2 fish that can eat you. But not at the beginning of this level, there's 3. And now there's 2. Sword? Wait. Oh, okay, maybe no. No, there aren't 3 tiers. It's just that there are 2 fish that you can eat at the beginning. You can eat the leopard sharks, or you can eat the, tuna. And once you grow, then you can begin to eat the swordfish. And isn't it cool that if you like, before you're poisoned, if like a ton of poison minnows get into your, or like more than one or so, get into your mouth, you only spit back 1. And by the way, in Feeding Frenzy 1, there's a lot more, you know that beware symbol, like that, exclamation point sign that happens when barracudas are around? That sign happens, I think I just saw a golden minnow. That sign happens a lot more in Feeding Frenzy 1, and not just for barracudas. For example, an orca whale is featured, but there's also, you know how always when, a barracuda is featured, its tail has that little, like, a hit for me sign. Well, that isn't so in Feeding Frenzy 1. You have to guess where you gotta bite the tail. But it's not that hard. And I just ate the golden herring! By the way, do you see those big bubbles? That's when you get to change a fish. Oh, bonus level, I think? Yep, bonus level. And I believe poison minnows and fast tuna, maybe? Nope, no fast tuna. Okay, that's good. I think I can do a pretty good job of avoiding poison minnows. And I have to eat 150 tuna. Whoa. No, instead, it's slow tuna and fast poison minnows. Okay, let's... The time really helps a lot. But the slow only helps for the poison minnows. To make sure they don't, like, swim right into your mouth. Okay. It's good that they give me, like, 1.5 minutes, I think, because eating 150 tuna is a lot. And when they're spread out like this, and like right next to poison ones, it's really hard. 120, okay, only a few more left. Yeah, get those extra 3 seconds in. 30, 20 more. I think I can get it in 44 seconds if I don't get poisoned first. Okay, so 38. Okay, 39, 40, so only 10 more. 1, 2. Take it the extra 3 seconds. 3. Get that. So 4. This is gonna be close. Too close. 6, 7, 8, 9. Come on, I gotta get one more. Okay, there it is. Awesome! 18 seconds to spare. Okay. Marine Masticator, still. Okay, feed for all. Okay. That's what the mouthy guys... Wait, John Dory's. I guess the Pompanos... I think the John Dory's are what I've been confusing with the Pompanos. Well... No! Okay, great, now I know what they're called. That watermelon fish. It's called a John Dory, apparently. Ah! Okay. Yeah, these are getting to be hard a little bit. Not too much, though. Yeah, these fish really help a lot. Yeah, the watermelon fish are now called John Dory's. Fun fact. That's a better fun fact. Oh, I jumped into his mouth. Okay, Looney Lure. And that's cool, like, even if you run into them when you have Looney Lure, they don't eat you. Like you're invincible! Okay. And you gotta worry about that too, about them, like, running right into you when they're inked. Okay. 2 is good. Even this is better. Oh, come on, more ink. With few predators, it's inconvenient. With a ton of... Oh, did you see that too? I would have gotten killed, but also killing by, the pearl, killing by the clam, also takes care of a fish. Also eats up a fish. Okay. And I got clamped by the clam again. There we go. Now I can eat probably everything. Come on. Okay, there we go. Stage cleared. And this will have a fun fact. Humphead wrasse have a slow breeding rate and a long lifespan because the population replenishes itself slowly. Fishing poses a great threat and the species is currently endangered. Okay, only a few more. Oh, mines! Back to the mines of Moria. Whoa. Yeah, it's fine if you get at their tail. Can't bite their tail in this game. But if you, like, at their tail, they won't eat you unless, of course, they turn around. And also Minecraft. Ugh. Whoa, I must have gotten a mine it was falling down. And that was lucky. If it had been a second earlier, then I wouldn't have gotten any fish from that power-up. That's the tricky thing about that power-up. You gotta have them in your vision in order to make the power-up count. And in that way, maybe that isn't such a useful power-up. I might put the tying for the first to be, well, tying for the first might be that power up and the shrink shroom power up, and then certainly for second would be the loony lures. The only reason why they didn't tie all three of them for first is because in the loony lures they lure them away, but for the shrink shroom you can actually eat them and gain some growth from that. Kind of disorienting being a huge guy, especially when you're going in. Perhaps records in full screen at all times, even when the person playing it is in partial screen. I am playing on partial screen right now, so that I can see my YouTube upload progress. Stage cleared. Okay, fun fact, leopard sharks form schools and oftentimes... oh, I already read this one. You guys can read this one if you want, but I already read this one. Hazards abound. That's not that useful a tip. Yep, these are pompano. And the watermelon fish are John Dory's. And when talking about these kinds of fish, they talk about it like, oh, you know what their names are. Oh, I got a lot of predators on that Looney Lures power-up. And they actually act like it has a storyline in this game, and it really... One second. One second. Okay, sorry about that. Just that sometimes my headset gives me head hurtings. So what I was saying is that when they talk about the fish, they talk it as if, hey, you know what the name of the fish is. Oh, I gotta get that loony lure, before it goes away. There we go, I'll get it. There we go. And on this, I look at all that. Look at all those predators. They spawn like really quickly. I think in this level, the mushroom power up will be more helpful. And that was close. That power up. Awesome. I didn't collect loony lures for me. And it's also cool that when you're done with being poisoned, when you're spitting it out, you can still move. This is a long time of being small. There, finally, I get to eat the second tier. And I was right next to a lot of poison minnows. Oh, hey. Okay. 1 second, just give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Oh, golden minnow, awesome! Or golden herring, okay, whatever. I did not expect that. Like, right there. That's the cool thing about golden minnows. Golden herring, or minnows, golden herring, is that, I ate that entire school of poisoned minnows. And only spit out one. So, the cool thing about them, not the poisoned herring, the golden herring, is that since they're so fast, if you were at the right place at the right time, they almost literally run into your mouth. Stage cleared. Fun fact, gray white sharks can detect electric fields by using sensors in their snouts. Alliteration. Face of mystery. Awesome! These are actually pretty easy levels. So the whole thing is, what you do is you bite their tail, and you make them go into a mine, and then you eat as many of the string shroom power-ups as you can. And then the more you eat, the faster you'll complete the level. And you'll be doing this level like 5 times, I think, and each time it gets harder. But this is the first time that you actually see the intruder face to face. And also, one of the ways it gets harder is that one time when you bite their tail, so on the harder level, it oh, I think I cleared it already. So I like how it says, yeah, that yummy. Okay, so by the way, he does not eat it. The humpback wrasse is one of the few animals that consumes toxic creatures like boxfish. They also eat animals that destroy coral reefs, such as the crown of thorns starfish. Okay, the long pursuit, and you go back to Harry the Humphead. And here is where it gets sorta easy. Not that much, I guess. But it gets easier. Because there aren't enemies constantly following you. And that killed a John Dory. Okay, I'm not attempting to eat you right now. But he is attempting to eat me, and he succeeded. There we go, that's a good power-up to use right now. And even though they're not very nutritious, When you're in the first tier like this, they're as nutritious as you're gonna get. Whoa. Yeah, you might want to just stay in one area and wait for the prey to come to you, but sometimes the prey doesn't come to you. And sometimes barracudas steal your food, and there's nothing you can do about it. Oh! It's gonna take me forever to get back to where I was. I take it back, this is such a hard level. Okay, that was just stupid. And then I'm glad because I wasn't very far, so now it'll just take me back to... Now I just have to pick... the long pursuit. That was where I started. That was where I stopped, I should say. Whoa. Wasn't... Like, I believe everyone knows about this. Like, right after you die in games, like, there's a 1.5 second time where you are completely invincible. Like, nothing can hurt you or such. In Minecraft, that's not the case, but... In games like this, like when you get eaten for the first 1.5 seconds, you're invincible. Like, it's not that you can eat bigger things, but the bigger things can't eat you. Hey! I'm not counting that against me. I am saying that was completely unfair. That blindfish should have been shrunk. I'm taking my time now on these guys, because I can see that they got a few tricks up their sleeve. Yeah, that would have been a good time to bite his tail if I was being risky, which I am not. There are a lot of times where if you be 100% careful, I shouldn't have said that. You're still not gonna be okay. Whoa. Oh. But now I can eat those guys. That would have been another... Oh, did you see that? The clam killed the barracuda. Oh. I keep running into the predators thinking they're the prey. Okay, that... Oh, I just barely missed him. The John Dory. I now know your name, watermelon fish. But don't you see how he looks like a watermelon? It's crazy. And it's also crazy how much a lionfish does not look like a lion. Looks like a plant. And then a watermelon is in some... Whoa, I did not mean to bite your tail, Barracuda. Spot the ink. Oh, wait a second. I think we still have one more Midnight Zone level left. I mean, you will eventually become the Anglerfish again, and you might, yeah, both curse and blessing. Curse when their ink messes you up for a few seconds. Blessing when their ink blinds your enemies. Nimble swimming will pay off big. Okay, now this is a harder level because you can only eat cuttlefish as your prey. So you need to both outsmart them and eat enough of them to, well, grow. Oh, there we go. That's a good power-up. And that power-up combination is actually one of the best. Loony Lures and then the Shock. So that the Cuttlefish won't spray ink at you and there's no predators to eat you. There's another Loony Lures. I'll take that. And oh my gosh, did you see that? Same combination. And also, I believe some people might think that from eating it, well, actually, I never knew, but it might actually from eating it. Oh my gosh, is it like there's always something on the screen? I'm learning a ton of new things today. I thought that it didn't matter that if you got this thing early enough, it wouldn't try to clamp on to you, but sorry, I can't find the words that I need. Now we can eat the watermelon fish, aka John Dory's. Sorry that I'm getting eaten a lot. I thought I'm pretty good at this game, and I think that this game isn't that hard. I had forgotten now that I can eat them, they don't get affected by loony lures. But that's fine. There we go. Go and make all those guys follow you. And then eat that, eat that. I believe that the original first level of Feeding Frenzy 1 is that the lionfish, I'm pretty sure, are the top enemy in the original first level. And why didn't I eat you? I should have eaten you. Yeah, that's... Yeah, I'm pretty close to growing now. Just want to make sure nobody eats me. Because it can happen. And when I say it can happen, something's... Yes! I actually grew from a pearl. And you guys are going down. I can eat you guys even when inked. I'm just gonna stay inked, aren't I? Okay, state cleared. But yeah, see, I'm already on to the next boss battle. Cool thing about going down fish is that you don't get many levels. You get like 2 levels as a certain fish. And and I blow up. And here's the point where the intruder, as they say, I think they call him the intruder, begins to suck up water. And if you're in the wrong place at the wrong time, you get eaten by him. And also, if you manage to bump into him, he does eat you. Just so that you aren't guaranteed, at all to live. The only way to live is to destroy this guy. That was not a very lucky playthrough. Okay. Let's not get hit by the mines of Moria. I'm just gonna keep calling them the mines of Moria. The Moria Corporation. The mines of the Moria Corporation. And too bad if he gets hit by the mine before you. Oh, and that's also good. When if he gets hit by the mines tall enough onto the level, they switch the order of how the mushroom power-ups get planted. I already read that one. I'll give you a few seconds. And now you become the Pompano again. And now Harry's can eat you. So, I did not expect to live. Also, as small as pelicans might seem, those pelicans can literally eat anything that they're programmed to eat, anything that passes in its way. So if leopard sharks went that high up, they would eat them too. So what I was saying is that if the intruder gets hit by a mine before you bite its tail, then it's immune to the mines. You have to bite its tail for it to have an effect on it. So yeah, you get two regular levels with each fish when you're downgrading, plus the one boss battle each time. I'm pretty good at math. I say math's my favorite subject. But it doesn't get in the way of my free time. I'm not the kind of person to say, "Yay, I don't wanna play Feeding Frenzy 2 or Minecraft. I wanna do math." But I still like it. What am I saying? I still love it. Okay, let's keep eating. Surprised he doesn't get a stomachache from eating all these fish, and I got poisoned. Sometime I'm going to sometime I'm going to demonstrate how you can actually, in fact, I'm going to do that right now. I'm gonna try to get eaten. Okay, now I have no defense against the pelicans. I'm gonna try to get eaten. Oh, come on. Come on, eat me. You are the worst leopard shark ever. But I'm still gonna do it. Okay, so, and I finished the level. I will try to do it sometime, demonstrate how even a big fish can get munched on by a pelican. Okay. No, you get the introduction level, then you get 2 normal levels, then you get the boss battle. And now pufferfish are back. And I almost got eaten. Oh! Duh! First time getting eaten by a pelican. Not ever, but in this walkthrough. That was an unavoidable situation. Just too many predators at the same time. Looney lures, great time. There. Oh, that's a great time for that power-up. More loony lures. pretty sure I might actually finish the game by next part. Yeah, if you don't want to have to deal with, I just missed it. If you don't want to have to deal with the dangers of the sea, and if you can deal with the occasional pelican, then just grow by eating bugs. That's the advantage of having these kinds of levels. Loony lure. And I got eaten. That almost, I believe, lagged my game a little bit with all those predators at the exact same place. I don't know what the algorithm or whatever is for enemies spawning, but I'd love to see it. And of course I use the word spawn because of Minecraft. I believe that Minecraft is my first game that taught me a little bit of programming. And when I mean little bit, when I say little bit, I mean little bit. I do not by any means know as much as like modders do and stuff. I'd love to see some Feeding Frenzy 2 mods though. That would be cool. Like an infinite, like a no dying or can eat any fish mod, that kind of thing. That'd be cool. Okay, now it is time to demonstrate how pelicans can eat you. See? Just for demonstration there. And I'm done with that, okay? I'm never demonstrating that again. Unless I don't intend to demonstrate it. Okay, I'll take those leopard sharks out of my way. Okay, go on. I wish that, like, the saturation that the fishes get from eating other fishes would kind of translate into what saturation you get from humpback wrasse is one of the largest sea fishes in the world. What you get when you eat them. Oh! So, okay, so no. You do get 2 levels, the introduction and one other, and then the boss battle. The boss battle is much harder than... What? That wasn't fair. I really do not know why anyone would not continue. Oh! Oh yeah! Okay, this is where it gets a teensy bit harder. What you have to do is, since the mines are so much near the surface, you actually have to jump over the water in order to have the mine, in order to not get blown up by the mine yourself. Like that. Okay, now I remember how to do this. And I got eaten by the pelican. But hey, there's gotta be some enemy. Oh my gosh. Oh my. Did you see that? The pelican got tiny. I have never ever done something like that. I have to sometime eat a pelican. I have never done that, and it's never occurred to me that I could. Okay, let's see. Gory Gorger. Okay, I've actually earned a bigger rank. Gory Gorger. Sorry if I mispronounced that. The age of a fish can be determined by the number of growth rings on scales. That's actually almost interesting. And back to the anglerfish, and back to not being able to see anything. And of course, this is probably going to be a much harder level than last time. Yep. Because not only do you have to get prey, but you also have to keep the lights on. But if I'm not mistaken, then I believe that the light stuff do give you some form of saturation. Even if just a teensy bit, they do give you some, I believe. And it is my thought, and it's my guess, that somewhere it says that the anglerfish is actually the slowest of the fish that you control, and that was close. But I believe that with me, I can navigate, I can make him swim pretty fast. Oh, make her swim. It's Edie, not Eddie. When you see that huge scary mouth, you don't think of Edie, like the cute little, nah. But you think of, like, scary man fish. I guess that's not the case. I am almost, yes. Now I am locked into this growth. And I want to be able to see something. Wait, that second tier fish. That is I'm pretty sure that's the original second tier fish from the first Feeding Frenzy level. Like with that lionfish. First tier is the normal herring. Second tier is that whatever fish that's called. And then the third tier is the lionfish. And, oh, it's been a long time since I've had one of those power-ups that completely lights up. But I'm not looking forward to another one of these levels. But I'm pretty sure that Edie's boss level isn't in Black Pearl. And I finished the level. Cool. Come on. There we go. Mega Frenzy. Okay. Gory Gorger, and the great white shark is an apex predator, which means it is at the top of its food chain and has no natural enemies. It is the only apex predator that has never been tamed by man. Yeah, make sure you, I'm actually gonna print this screen, because that's actually a good fact. Excuse me for 1 second, my save as screen is now responding. And so is paint, not responding. So I might just look into that later. Okay, midnight snacking. And if that wasn't enough, mines are also in this. Wait 1 second. It responded. Okay, I'm back to the game. And I ran right into a mine. And it is very dark. But thankfully this is the last, I'm pretty sure this is the last level in the entire game that has this theme of having to keep the lights on. Oh boy. Oh! It actually got blown up by a mine. Cool. By the Moria Corporation. And eaten. And that lost me my... Oh yeah, and it also goes to the, the advantage of having it blowing up the mines. That reminds me of the the fictional Haynes Corporation that Vex shows on his new super hostile map, Inferno Mines. But I believe that by now it's not a new map. It's the newest one he's made, but it's been out for maybe like a year now, I think. Maybe not a year, but pretty close, I think. And I love how he's doing developer commentaries on his new super hostile maps. I like it how, like, there's a guy who can cause so much pain and suffering to players by killing them all the time. The least they could do is get killed themselves a few times. Or show people how to not get killed themselves. Fun fact, box fish are not edible. They are poisonous to humans. Stomach for the fight. Huh, bonus stage. What am I trying to eat? Oh, I'm trying to eat the power-ups. The shell-like power-ups, I believe. Oh, maybe I think I remember now that Edie does not have a boss stage. Maybe she does. I don't know. But I think that's what I remember, that Edie does not have a boss stage. This is the stage that replaces that. Oh, it's not stomach for the fight, it's no stomach for the fight. Oh, so that's the thing. She doesn't have the correct stomach for the fight. She doesn't have... Okay, but I think I've got it now. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 20... Nope, I keep counting the... Oh, and that's cool how the light thingies get stuck, also get stuck in the jellyfish. This is probably going to be a really long episode. I'm sorry about that, but I really don't want to have to split this into 2 parts. I'm not very good at that. Want to get at least to the next boss fight. I'm not going to win this. But I'm trying at least, and that's what counts. Time up. Area 60%. Okay, room to move. Yay, now back to the Queen Triggerfish. Okay, so I think I will end the episode here because this seems like a good point to stop it. So, thank you very much for watching. Most likely I will be completing the game in the next part. So, stay tuned for more Feeding Frenzy 2 walkthroughs. By me, Andrew19, Andrew30.